right now?
Well, at this point of the year, for those teams that seriously have a chance to win it all, it's all about health. You got to get everyone across the finish line healthy and fresh and, of course, injury-free. And after that, it's all about the little things.
So the Hornets starting five. Ball and Rozier are the guards. Washington and Plumlee patrol the paint. And it's Martin in at the three. Now here's Martin. Back to Rozier. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And Dallas with possession. Here's Doncic. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Green for three. He drops it from range.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Ball. 9 points in his last outing. Martin outside. Washington outside. 5 on the clock. And the shot's good.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
And not many teams have as solid a piece to build around as the Hornets do with LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo clearly is a guy who has incredible confidence, incredible vision and passing ability. When you look at his ability to make the game easy for the players around him, and sometimes in transition to make those elite athletes look incredibly special, he is a guy that you would enjoy playing with.
Charlotte calls timeout. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
And always a lot to find out when opponents haven't seen each other yet.
It's an interesting matchup. Two teams that don't know each other all that well. Separate conferences. We'll see which one can dictate the pace early.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Ball finds Martin. He's off on that one. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
They were really able to exploit that defense. I mean, getting almost any shot they wanted. It was that easy.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Martin against Green. Back to Ball. That shot is off. Good D by Doncic. And Dallas with possession. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Here's Primetime. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 7.
5 straight buckets to start the game. Off to a hot start.
Rozier outside. Back to Ball. Plumlee up top. Pass to Washington. Mavericks with a rebound. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. To the middle. Here's McGee, and a nice finish on the layup. McGee's got his second basket on the night.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Martin outside. Washington outside. Uncovered. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. On the wing, Green. Pass to Doncic. For 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
And the Hornets making a change here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Plumlee. McDaniels comes in for Washington. Fournier's checked in for Martin. And it's Book Night in for LaMelo Ball. To the inside. With the fadeaway. Another one falls for Dallas.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Pass to McDaniels.
Mavericks foul. Number 21. First personal foul. First team foul.
.46 seconds left in the first quarter. Fournier, the pass to Rozier. And he lobs it up to the rim.
We all know Terry Rozier can score the ball, but boy, showing the selflessness right there with that pass.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Oh, and trailing by double digits, who can you count on to continue to battle? He's answering in the affirmative. Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's deflected. Pass to Primetime. Now Finney-Smith. Here's Primetime. Up in time. And so it's Dallas, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. And they've got a comfortable lead in large part due to their three-point shooting. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And so in the game for the Hornets, Jalen McDaniels is out there with Washington. Then it's Ball, then it's Evan Fournier, and it's Hartenstein in at the 5.
Thanks, guys. Well, Primetime in their last time out against the Warriors just played phenomenal. He had 57 points, and that was just one element of his production. He ended up with a triple-double on the night. He put up huge numbers last time out. We'll see if it's more of the same tonight. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Ball against Doncic. Ball right side. And legacies are defined in the playoffs, game to game. What's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
He has proven to be a quality finisher off the pick and roll. Dwight Powell can adjust midair to get his shot.
Ball passes to Washington. Fournier against Hardaway. Pass to Ball. 6 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. Dallas has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Doncic outside. Here's Primetime. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. He's got 17.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
Now here's Fournier. 11 points for him last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Fournier against Hardaway. Now here's Doncic. He's covered closely. Powell left side. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
And the Hornets with possession here. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Well, Powell understands the value of igniting the fast break, getting easy baskets for his team. Nice active hands.
The Hornets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Timeout called. The Hornets.
Boy, guys, with that appearance in the Western Conference Finals, it certainly feels like the Dallas Mavericks took a huge step forward. They played to their strengths. Obviously, the axis is Luka Doncic and his incredible skill set.
A different look for Dallas. Christian Wood is checked in for Powell. Finney-Smith comes in for Green. And it's Dinwiddie in for Hardaway. So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Plumlee's checked in for Hartenstein. McDaniels comes in for Martin. Terry Rozier, he's checked in for Fournier. And it's Bouknight in for LaMelo Ball. Three-pointer Rozier. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Right, it almost seems like last year we were seeing the team Dallas had been waiting for, Doris.
It seems, B.A., they finally figured out what pieces need to be fit around Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need high-caliber shooting across positions. The one thing I think they need to continue thinking about is that rim protector and vertical threat.
Here's Bouknight following the score by Dallas. Trying to get back on track. Wood grabs the board.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Here's primetime. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
I love it. Making their own luck. You don't want to let off the gas with the lead. Continue to make things happen.
Pass to Washington. Tipped. And here's the fast break. Here's primetime. Oh, he's been lethal. Connecting again, making him 9 for 9.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Bouknight, guarded by Doncic. Here's Bouknight. Oh, great D that time from Doncic.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually...
And so it's Dallas with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. It hasn't taken them... And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Doncic and Hardaway Jr. man the backcourt. Then there's Josh Green. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's prime time in at the 4-man spot. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates and we're playing great basketball." Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. Pass to primetime. Puts up a 3. And the three-pointer goes. 24 points for him.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Dallas is gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
Ball against Doncic. Ball passes to Washington. Clock at 6. Shot from 12. The shot, no good. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Here's Green. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Charlotte. It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, B.A. They got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
And Prime Time gets it to go.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Back to Martin. Washington outside. Hardaway against Rozier. Up and over Hardaway. Here's Hartenstein. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hornets will retain possession. Kleba, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Fournier's checked in for Martin. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Ball outside. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Rozier from outside. And that's a foul called on Evan Fournier. That's his first foul. Powell, he's checked. "12 seconds left in the third quarter. Left side, Finney-Smith. Here's Prime Time. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Third team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks. Number 21, shooting 1.
And so it's Dallas with 0 pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Hornets, Cody Martin is out there with Rajon Rondo. And it's Williams in at the center position. Pass to Wood. Inside. Here's Prime Time, defended by Jones. Prime Time can't get it to go.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Outside, Williams. Outside, Rondo. 5 to shoot. Williams misses. Dallas has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line on this one. Down low. And Prime Time gets it to go. 33 points for him.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Back to Rondo. And last season, new trophies unveiled for the conference finals, honoring Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Bob Cousy, Oscar Robertson. I love bringing up these names again.
I agree, B.A. I mean, these are legends. These were those that laid the foundation for this league to be successful. So the idea of adding a little hardware and putting their names on it.
Here's Prime Time to the paint. Kleba down low. Plumlee on him to the inside. And prime time gets it to go.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Mavericks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with the year they've had, you expect nothing less than a victory every time they take the court. Another stellar outing for them here tonight.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for primetime.
Well, you couldn't help but notice how well this guy protected the rim. There was an intimidation factor thanks to his defense. No easy shots in his neighborhood tonight.
Back to Rondo.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Here's primetime. Plumlee pulls down the board. Pass to Bouknight. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's primetime. Ooh, he buries it.
Their home crowd has